Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. I'm excited, alright? So we got Shawn Mendes here, and he will release his new album, in October 18th. But this is a preview from the album trailer. It's released, and this song is called Isn't That Enough? So yeah, a nice guitar song there, really has cool vibe, and yeah, I love this kind of country era he's going into, as many others. This one feels very authentic, so it will be a pleasure, just a pleasure to do this tutorial here on Shawn Mendes, Isn't That Enough? So let's take a look at this song together, and yeah, we don't need any capo here. We have just a couple of chords to go over. So the challenging part here in this song could be the strumming, but we'll come to all that. I'll explain that, so no problems there. Let's take a look at the chords first. So we'll start with C. For this specific song, I will go with this version of C. So that will be third on A, second on D, open G, third B, and open E. All right, next chord is A minor. All right, so that is open A, second D, second G, first B, and open E. We also got the G. So that is third on E, second on A, open D, open G, third B, third E. Later in the pre-chorus, we'll also have chords or notes based upon the D, F, and E minor chord. We'll not have to go over the full chords because it's pretty much just a bass thing going on. I will explain how to play that later. That's just pretty much a bass note. So we don't have to go over that chord, but the final chord is the CB chord, what I call the CB here, and we have two versions of it, and it all depends from what chord you're coming from. All right, so if you're playing the C right before you come to the CB, then you go to this position, and that is second on A, open D, open G, third B, you keep that from the C, and then open E. So that is the first version of the CB chord when you come from C to CB, okay? Because it works pretty much like a transition chord, bass note from C and the bass note from the CB chord, all right? So you have that grip already from the C, you go just to this position. That's the first version. Next version is when you come from the A minor to the CB, all right? Then you have this chord, A minor, then you will do this, okay? Again, you want this bass note, and since you are here on the A minor, what you need here is to play again on the bass strings to play the CB. It's a transition chord like I mentioned before. So this is the grip from the A minor, and I will explain very clear for you what version you will have to use when you come to a certain point for CB. This is second on A, open D, open G, you keep the first B from the A minor, and open E. All right, so there we have all the chords needed to handle this beautiful song. Isn't that enough? All right, so we need to go into the song, and we're gonna start with the intro. So you grab the C, and here I'm gonna explain exact how to play for each and every chord. So we don't have any fixed strumming pattern here that will work through entire song or something like that. I will explain part by part here the song how to handle it, because it's a little bit about feeling here, or very much actually. So starting now with the intro, you're gonna play this part. Okay, that is one chord progression round. So you're gonna play C, down, down, up, then the CB, and then it will be this version of it. When you come from C, you just go to this version. And you play in the same way there, down, down, up. And then you go to A minor and play down, down, up to start with. And then you have options to play either the melody or just the strumming built into this A minor still. And the melody goes, okay? So that will be open B, first B, and you do that with a hammer-on technique. So You lift off when you have the A minor and you play the down, down, up. You lift off and you hammer on, or you can also play it. But open B to first B, then second D, and back to first B. That is the end of that round. So slowly it will be C, C, B, and then A minor, and then you can replace these notes with just playing down, up, down, up. So you don't have to care about these notes if you don't want to, and then it will be like this. So A minor will be down, down, up, down, up, down, up instead of the notes. Then you're gonna play that again, almost a full round. You're gonna play C in the same way, the C, B in the same way, and then just one down on A minor. That is the second round you play that in the intro. So you're gonna play like this. And that is the end of the intro. So I'm gonna play it through for you so you understand the full intro here. It goes like this. All right, so that's the intro. Let's start with the actual song. Sweet is the sun. That's what it sings here in the first verse. So you have again C, C, B, and A minor, and then back to C, B. That will be a chord progression, but it's not everything that is played in the verse. That's the starting point. So you're gonna play C, down, down, up, then C, B, down, down, up, and then you have A minor. You're gonna play down, and then down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And I raised my voice a little bit there when I said down, up, okay? Because you really want to kick that up and then just continue with down, up, down, up. So C, down, down, up, C, B, down, down, up, and then A minor, down, a short pause, and then down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So everything goes in one motion there, except from the first down in A minor. You have a down, a pause, and then down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then you go to the CB. This time, this version from the A minor to this will be the CB, and you play down, up, down, up. All right, so a little bit complicated, but I will explain it for you, and I'll play for you slowly now. So we're gonna go through one round of this slowly, and I can just mention now you're gonna play 3 rounds of this. So that's the first part of the verse. It goes like this slowly. That's one round. And a couple rounds in tempo. We're gonna play 3 rounds, but I go with a couple rounds. It goes like this. And so on. All right, 3 rounds of this. And then on the 4th round, which is the final round, and there we're gonna play C, down, up, C, B, down, up in the same way. And then A minor. You're gonna play everything here on A minor. So imagine you don't switch to C, B. You play that as well for A minor. And then you're gonna play exactly the same. So it will be down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, as we play for A minor. But you're gonna stay with A minor and play down, up still. So no C, B here in the 4th and final round. So it'll be like this slowly. So that was the 4th round. So I thought I could play the last round in this A minor CB ending, and then play the 4th round in the verse here. So I'll play round number 3 and round number 4, so you see the difference there in the ending of this verse. Let's go. right, that is the verse play. Now over to the pre-chorus. We're about 48 seconds into this song. My hand still shaking. Hope you are stable, your hands, but that's the lyrics, okay? So we're gonna start with G, and you're gonna go 2 rounds of G and C now, all right? So you're gonna play G, 2 downs like this, and then you shift to C and play down, down, up, down, up. So 1 down, pause, and down, up, down, up. That is 1 round. You're gonna go for 2 rounds. So 1 round goes like this. Then you go back and play that again. And on the 3rd round, you're gonna play this. All right, I'm gonna explain that. So we're gonna go again, G, down, down, down. 3 downs on G now. Then you're gonna go to the thing that is based upon the D, F. We don't have to hold the chord. What you do here is just to switch to this. You want the bass note. That is the important thing here. You can pretty much just kick the bass note single, but you can also go down and play a short little downstroke there on the A and D if you want to. But the main thing here is to go with the bass. So 3 downs on G, and then D, F. And then you want the next thing that is based upon the E minor, and that is the open E string. And you can actually just kick the open like this. You don't have to hold anything there really. If you want, you can support it with the 2nd fret A string and kick on the E and A, but the E string here is the important thing because you want this effect from the chords. The other strings are just supportive there, so you can pretty much go with the single notes if you want to. So G, 3 times to this point. And then we have the final part left here, pretty much that is the tough part, and that will be to having the D. Perhaps we didn't went through the D chord. I'm gonna do that now. Then it's open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. Okay, so that is the D, and now you're gonna play it like this. Okay, so it will be down on D, a short pause, and then comes down, up, down, up, down. To start with. So 1 down on D, then down, up, down, up, down. And then you're gonna add on the 3rd fret E string. So it looks like this. Everything else is the same. It looks like this. You do that with a little pinky because you wanna go back then again to the 2nd fret E string. So you're gonna alternate with this 3rd and 2nd fret on the high E. Okay, so as soon as you play the D part, the down, down, up, down, up, down, then you're gonna go to this, and that is the D sus4. You don't have to care about that. That's just the technical name of it. And you're gonna play up, down, up, down. And then you go back to D again and play up, down, up. And that's it for the pre-chorus. So yeah, a little bit tricky this one, but we'll take it slowly again and go through it. So from the beginning here, when you play the 2 rounds of G and C, you're gonna go to G 3 times, then this part, and then comes the D, and then down, up, down, up, down. Then the D sus, you're gonna go to the 3rd fret E string and play up, down, up, down. And back to D, up, down, up. So when it flows, without me speaking, it goes like this, but still slower. Okay? So there you have one round in the pre-chorus. You're gonna play everything here for 2 rounds. So as soon as you play this D, D sus, G, then you go back again and play the G, G, C, down up, G, G, C, down up, and now G. So 2 rounds of all that is what you're gonna play. And that is the hardest part in this song, actually, the pre-chorus. But you're gonna do that, and then you have the chorus part. It starts in 1 minute and 17 seconds into the song. Isn't that enough, okay? So what you're gonna do here now is to play just 1 down on C, then 1 down on C, B, and then A minor, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. That is 1 round. You're gonna play for 2 rounds. So C, that's 2 rounds. And on the 3rd round, you're gonna play C, C, B, and 1 down on A minor, and the big pause that leads to the 2nd round of everything. All right. So that was the chorus. So it's C 1 down, C, B 1 down, and A minor down, down, up, down, up, down, up. You play that part for 2 rounds, and then the 3rd round you're gonna play C, C, B, and A minor, 1 down per chord. Goes like this. All right, so there you have it. And just to mention C, of course, then it's this version of C that comes. You know what? After this, it's just repetition, okay? So everything will be the same in the 2nd round. So yeah, the strumming here is challenging, and but yeah, you still have all explained here, and once you get the feeling for it, you will, I'm pretty sure you will nail this one. And even if you don't, if you feel it's a little bit strange and I don't get the timing right, just stick to the chords and try and try and try. And even if you get something down or up wrong, it doesn't hurt too much. Because like I mentioned in the beginning, it's a lot of feeling here in this song. So there's pretty much nothing wrong or right when it comes to this. If they play it the 2nd time, they will play probably slightly different there. But this is based upon the recording here, and I'm really happy that I got this preview of the album. So yeah, we're excited for October 18th, where new songs coming out from Shawn Mendes. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. I did. So yeah, keep it moving. Hope to see you soon. Thank you for your support, and play tuned.